Welcome to Harlow TV. I'm here at Harlow Playhouse, joined by Alan and Ray from The Dreamers. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Hello, Claire.
Hello, Claire. How are you?
I'm good.
My God, you look fantastic.
Who don't I? You're going to film stuff.
Have a look at that. I'll tell you the spitting image of. Have a look on that screen there.
Who's that?
No, you can't see that.
No.
Where is he? Look, have a look at that.
Who am I?
There you are.
Yeah, but you know who that is, don't you, next to me?
That's you.
No, I'm next to me.
Yeah, but it's the other way round.
Okay, well, look who that is.
Who's that?
Steffi Graf.
No.
Thank you. What do you mean by that?
That's a spitting image.
No,
That's
it's
I don't look. That can't possibly be me. I'm not that old.
You're not. You don't feel
I've
it.
just looked on there. My dad's looked back.
Oh.
That's unbelievable. Look at. You never told me. I've got
Do you
white
look
hair.
exactly like him?
Like my dad?
Yeah.
I hope
when he
he's
was
been
your
dead
age.
20 years. But yes, I'm an absolutely spitting image.
You're an original member of the band, aren't you?
Not very, very original,
Okay.
because the original band, what a lot of people don't know, Claire. I'm not blocking your house.
No, you're not, mate. I can still see it. I'm cool.
Can you just move your nose?
Yes, thank you. Sorry.
What a lot of people don't know, the band actually started way back in the 50s,
Okay.
when you weren't born, obviously.
No.
And they were a skiffle group. In the 50s, we used to have skiffle. Do you know what skiffle is?
Yes, I do, because
Do
my
you?
uncle played it.
Your uncle played skiffle?
He
Okay,
did.
so you had like two chess bases, and Lonnie Donegan, of course, was the man,
Yeah.
the skiffle. So they started way back as the Kingfishers. They were out of Manchester.
Okay.
Have you ever been to Manchester?
I have, yeah.
Up north.
I was mad for it up
Mad
there.
for it. Pies.
Pies.
Great
Okay.
pies. Anyway, they were out of Manchester, and they started as a skiffle band. Then they progressed and started playing. They turned into what we call, in those days, a beat group.
Okay.
A beat group. Not a pop group, not a boy band, a beat group.
What's the difference
What's the difference?
between
Well,
beat
a
and
beat.
pop?
Well, it's all started. I mean, that's why, you know, the Beatles were originally a beat group.
Okay.
I mean, that was the name they were given. I mean, like we give lads in bands now boy bands,
Boy band
don't we?
status,
And girl band status
Yeah,
and things
yeah.
like that. But in those days, you played in a beat band. So what happened then? They started to have an element of success. The Kingfishers.
Right.
Freddie joined the band, and then became Freddie and the Dreamers.
Right.
Now, the hits only lasted, after they had the initial hits, the band actually disbanded, went their separate ways. And Freddie actually went out, strangely enough. Now, you won't remember this fella, but it was a fella called Al Jolson. You'd probably remember, our cameraman, because he's got a bit of age, hasn't he? Now, Al Jolson used to sing a song called Mommy, I walk a million miles for one of your smiles. And he used to, how can I phrase it? Like the black and white minstrels in those
Right,
days
yes,
was a show
yeah.
that used to go around. And Al Jolson, the black and white minstrels, basically copied the Al Jolson style.
Right.
Now, Freddie Garrity's hero, a lot of people, you're right.
Yeah. Stop touching my leg.
It's all right.
Please,
I thought
please
you were
stop.
dropping off at that point.
No.
I saw you one eye
Don't
closed. The
ever
good one.
touch my leg.
Yeah,
His
the
leg's
good one
not
went. I saw he's right. He's dropping off because he's heard it that many times. Freddie Garrity went out on his own doing Al Jolson impersonations. He was probably the very, very first tribute act. But of course, nobody really recognised him because he was dressed as one of the
up, yeah.
minstrels. And the "You Made for Me" the song. He always went down on one knee at the beginning, right? So he'd go down like, do you mind if I go down, Claire?
No.
It's a start.
It's a start.
Well,
Start for two.
Was that the
I'm
inspiration?
going down. Yeah, I'm going down now.
Behind the song?
Hang on, I'll just.
Jump
Can you
on.
get me if I go down?
Yeah, I'll move that. Ready?
So Freddie would do this, like, Freddie would go like, "You were made for me." Get it?
Yeah.
Right. Al Jolson would go, "Mommy," and that's where he got it from. That's where he got the inspiration from. So, Freddie was asked, and we had a lot of large, big tours coming up. America and Australia, Singapore, Europe, Germany. So Freddie was asked to reform the band. So we reformed the band, and that's when we came in. So it was very, very lucrative at that time because the massive tours were still going on. The British Invasion tour of America was coming up, and we were invited to do that, and we did that with the Searchers.
Yes.
Jerry and the Pacemakers, a group called the Mindbenders.
Oh, she's not got a clue. Look at her
No,
face.
my mum is.
She wasn't on it. No, she wasn't on the tour.
No, No,
She wasn't on the tour, Mum.
tour,
She may have
but she's got loads of information about
Well, she would do.
60s, and she's
She would
fed
do.
it to me and my brother. My brother's a musician, so it's kind of carried on.
Well, yeah,
from
of course,
there,
your mum.
so-
We don't expect you to know
Yeah.
to that degree because you're a much younger person.
How do
obviously.
you know? I might
Well, I
have
can tell by your
surgery.
face. No, you've not had surgery.
I don't look like
You've
that.
not had any surgery. You'd be like that, wouldn't
Yeah. Looking like a
you? My missus is
sci-fi
mad on Barry
character.
Manilow, you know.
Oh,
Can you understand that?
not really.
She wears like
She
a
seems
Barry
like nice
Manilow
person.
dog tag. Isn't that peculiar?
That is quite strange.
And we've got a calendar on the toilet door.
Are you a bit like jealous of that? Do you think?
Have you seen him? Oh yeah, I'm
You're
dead.
better
Yeah,
looking.
like I want to look like
No.
Barry Manilow. Damn it.
But do you think she should have your face on it instead?
No.
No.
No. Well.
She's
I wouldn't have
actually
her face on anything. Why? You know, at the end of the day, be fair, we'd
She's
rather have
actually
your
got a
face.
picture of me on the wall.
She has.
Not him.
Yeah.
Has she?
Oh, she's mad on him.
Mad on me.
Because she's a much, not being filmed, are we? She's a much younger woman.
Much younger
Really?
lady.
How
Oh, yeah.
much younger?
Oh,
Tell me.
I can't tell you.
Oh,
I
okay.
can't tell you,
All right, fair enough.
but young.
Young.
Very young.
All right then.
Lovely.
Let's
Beautiful girl.
move on then. I looked at one of your set lists for America, and it's like every day in a different place.
Correct.
I mean, how do you must have a massive tour bus?
Well, in America, in
do
actual
you-
fact, we had, when we went to America, we had Fleetwood Mac's tour buses.
Wow.
We used their buses because we had to have two buses because on the tour there was probably 30 personnel. So we had the two large buses and you had your bunk beds on there.
Yeah.
So you slept on the buses unless you were playing and they put you into a hotel. And we also had a bar at the back of the bus.
Cool.
And we were sponsored by Budweiser.
To drink all the beer.
We didn't stop drinking.
Oh.
We drank our way through America. In fact, they tell us we had a lovely time.
Do you think that helped though? Drinking.
Help what?
The
problem.
The whole...
it
yeah,
didn't
the
help with the problem at all. He's got a problem now.
Oh, yeah. My name is Alan and I'm an alcoholic. Yeah, oh, no, sorry, that's tomorrow's speech. But, yeah, I mean, it was absolutely tremendous. And we only had a play. We opened at Madison Square Gardens is where we opened. That was the first night of the tour. New York, Madison Square Gardens. Not a bad gig, you know. And we travelled across America on these buses, and all we had to do every night was 20 minutes, a 20-minute
that's
set.
great.
That was it, and we were on first. Freddie and the Dreamers were on first. So when you finished your set, and there was no finale,
Yeah.
so when you'd finished,
Excellent.
so when the other lads came off stage, everything had gone. We were
When's
like,
your next tour?
the next tour,
Yeah.
Cyprus.
Is
Yes,
it?
we're off to Cyprus in June, mid-June. It's for Thompson's Gold. It's only about a week long. We do about 4 or 5 gigs. It's nice. We've done Cyprus before.
Oh, we've done Cyprus.
Yeah, we've done Akatiri and all the
Because Ray used to drum with Brian Paul. In the old days.
old days.
You're only about
I'm young.
38, 40, 38. I don't know.
I'm 46 now.
He's 46, yeah.
But I started very, very, very
Waist.
young. Obviously not.
No,
What do you mean by that?
sorry, neck. He's 46 neck.
Yeah, I've got a big neck. I started, I was kind of 19, 20 when I started. I was lucky enough to get the audition with Brian Paul. I was a Redcoat before then. And I was lucky enough to get the audition with Brian and spent many, many years just, again, like Alan and the Dreamers, did Australia, New Zealand, Iceland, all of Europe. I was very, very lucky. And I learned the business that way. And then when I joined the Dreamers, it just carried on from there, really. I've been with the Dreamers 15, 16
years, yeah.
16 years now. So I've kind of, this is the only thing I've ever known, if you like.
Yeah.
But we started the business, me and Al really, we started a promotion business. We've got a big agency in Nottingham, and we kind of book all the artists all over the world, really. Dubai, artists go out to Dubai for us every month. I've just come back from Malaysia, done a deal with Hard Rock Cafe. So we're quite well travelled and we do a lot of
So you're
business.
single then?
Well, yeah, I am
Well, he is
now.
now.
Do a lot of
I am
travelling.
now,
He is.
yeah.
Until he met this beautiful
Yeah.
person in Malaysia.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. What's his name? Terry.
Terry, yeah, she's. Yeah, but I didn't know it was Terry.
Yeah, he didn't know, of
I didn't know
course,
it was Terry.
until the second date.
Until the
Then
second
he found
date.
out it was Terry and not Teresa.
I got a
Yeah.
handful of vegetables. It was okay. No, I didn't. But no, it was cool.
Yeah, he found out that, yeah,
So
Teresa's Terry. Never mind, she's a lovely person. Fantastic.
Are funny things happen to you? Okay.
Coincidences.
We've had a lot of funny things happen to us.
When?
like
Go going over to Malaysia was one.
Right.
Yeah, I had a real nasty
Bug.
well.
Worse.
Well, it was worse. It was worse.
He had to be operated on the plane.
On the plane.
Really?
In the
Where?
crew room.
In the crew room. Where?
Where?
About
On your
20
body.
foot. 36,000 feet up.
Where
What do
on
you mean
your
where?
body?
Well,
Where?
okay.
Oh, you don't want to say?
No, I'll say. I'm not shy.
He doesn't, but I
believe
will.
me, I'm not shy. I couldn't wee. I was 36,000 feet up, and I couldn't wee.
It's all that beer.
No,
Blame
drunk,
it on the
I don't
Budweiser.
drink. I'm actually not a drinker.
Really?
I'm
Yeah.
one of these big fanatics.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm not really a drinker, right? So, but I couldn't wee. So it was like 7 hours, and I couldn't wee.
Was it an infection though?
So the purser said, right,
Doctor, I'm a doctor.
what do you mean by
Used to be a
that?
doctor.
What do you mean? Hold on.
Dr. Nookie.
Have we changed this to like Dr. Phil or something? Am I in a different? Am I in a different program now? You're finishing me, obviously. Now you're talking health matters.
We're just talking
You know,
how funny
We're
things happen
talking
to
about-
people on planes.
What, you think that was
Urethra
funny?
Franklin's.
Am I done now? Can I go away while you're
no,
talking
no,
about
no,
the...
you've got to stay.
Anyway, the bottom line is, excuse the pun,
No,
they had to do him on the plane,
2 of them.
operate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell her, go on.
But
I
what?
couldn't wee.
Yeah.
So the purser says, look, we've found a doctor on the plane, basically, cutting it short. Go up to the crew room, she's going to have to come up to you and have a chat to you. And, okay. So I'm lying on the crew bed, and she says, look, Ray, I'm going to, because she obviously told me her name, she says, we're going to have to put a catheter in. Now I'm shaking, because I'm a big lad, but
Yeah,
I'm scared, okay?
yeah.
She went, I says, okay. She says, look, you're going to have to take your trousers. I went, wait a minute. What's your first name? She's Australian. She went, Mags. I says, right, Mags. You know my name's Ray. I know your name's Mags. Now you can grab hold of me, Willie. I'm having first name. You do. It's rude not to. So she's trying to get this catheter, excuse me, down my
Pain.
Willie.
Can you imagine the pain?
Right. So she says, I've got problems. I'll go and get a nurse. So, and I'm like this on the bed. What am I doing? I'm on my own, because I travelled on my own. Anna didn't come with me on this trip. So the nurse came, she says, no, you've really got to ram it down. So they did, and I thought it'd come out the other way, whack. So anyway, they did that, it was all coming out. She says, right, I'll tell you now, Ray. She says, what? She says, well, I'm actually a vet.
It's true.
She was
That
a
is
vet,
true.
and that was the only thing that was on the
Yeah.
plane.
But did it work?
It did, yeah.
Yeah, it did work,
And
yeah.
not only that, she said he got a lovely coat.
Yes. She says, I look like an Afghan. I says, do you mind clipping me down?
She got a lovely... She gave him a Bob Martins instead of an aspirin, and he was made up. As he gets off
But
the
that's
school,
true, that's true.
he will actually walk
That's
away on
a couple
all...
weeks ago.
He'll walk away on all fours. It's fantastic
Great.
to see it.
I was barking for days. That's true. Boys, that is true.
Anyway, back to the 60s.
Anyway, sorry.
No, don't apologise. I didn't know what pain you'd gone through. I feel guilty now. I haven't stopped laughing since you come back.
I bet you feel blessed to do what you do, though.
We're lucky.
Like
We are
situations
lucky.
like that you can have.
Well,
laugh.
I don't know whether that's a
And,
blessing,
you know,
to be honest with you.
playing
But
music.
the crack is fantastic.
Yeah.
And of course, all the old fellas are still going, you know. We call them old fellas because I suppose we wouldn't have thought 45 years ago that you'd still be doing this. And like, I've got 6 grandchildren. You know, my eldest grandson is like 20. And when the kids go to school, the younger kids, they were once asked, what do your family do for a living, you know? And kids got up, no, my dad's a doctor and this, that and the other. And my Sammy, the little one who's a nurse, stuck his hand up and said, me granddad plays in a pop group. And they thought he was telling lies, you know, because your granddad plays in a pop group. So it's strange, isn't it, when you think that all those years on, we never imagined that we'd still be sticking a guitar around that. But the lads are still going. People like Jess Conrad, you know, who's like in his 70s now, Jess, and Johnny Layton, who was in The Great Escape, and Von Ryan's Express, and had a hit with a thing called Johnny Remember Me, which was a tremendous song. And Ray Ennis from the Swinging Blue Jeans, who had his own key to the Cavern in Liverpool. I mean, what a wonderful thing. You know, they started the beat nights at the Cavern in Liverpool, and Ray still works. He was 70 years old. The Mersey Beats are still touring. The Searchers are still... We've just done 3 years, haven't we? 3 years. With the Tremeloes. A theatre tour, and Marmalade, and 2 of the Tremeloes are still in the band, and they started in 1958, 59 for Decca Records. They were backing singers, and they're still, and they get on stage now, you know, And they
fabulous, aren't they?
And they're absolutely.
The drummer's got a fabulous voice.
And
he's like nearly 70, and he's got
absolutely
one of the best
fantastic.
Do you sing as well? Do you both sing?
No, Ray doesn't sing, and I try and sing.
Yeah.
You know,
it's more like a circus.
You could sing when you was on your knee.
Yeah, but not only a bit. You know, I mean, like I used to sing with Freddie a lot because when we go on tour, obviously, because of the length of tours, we would go out to Australia for 3 months at a time. So you'd go out January, February and March. You'd be working 5-6 days a week. So there would be times when Freddie would go down with a virus or a cold, which is obviously good. So I would step in and do the lead vocals with Freddie and the Dreamers. We did a couple of TV shows where I had to sing the lead songs because Freddie was unable to at that point. He got a cold or whatever. So you know, so I sing to a certain degree, but I'm certainly not a Freddie Garrett. I mean, Freddie had a tremendously high voice. You know, I mean, he was only like how tall was he, Fred? Hang on.
Probably about my height.
That's it. Yeah.
4'11".
He was about 5. He was about 5'3". Our Fred, he was very, very tiny. You know, but just tremendous high voice and tremendous.
How did you meet him?
I met him through his drummer. Hang on, I'll just get that. Hello? Hello, Mum?
Yeah.
All right, love. Yeah, put the cat out. All right. All right.
Your mum's not.
Oh, she's passed on, hasn't she? Well, that's what I'm talking to.
Okay,
right. I met him through his original drummer. Not through his original drummer, Jerry Evans, who took over. And became mates. You know, I used to travel around and became mates. And I was playing drums at the time. And he said, why don't you, play bass? I said, well, I don't want to play bass. He said, but I want you to play bass. I said, well, I don't play bass. I play the drums. He said, well, learn. I said, what do you mean, learn? He said, well, we've got a massive tour coming up. He said, go and get yourself a bass guitar and learn it. I said, when's the tour start? He said, about 4 weeks. So I said, hang on.
I bet you've done it, though.
Well, the beauty of the thing is with Freddie and the Dreamers, you only ever did maximum an hour spot.
Yeah.
And a lot of, you see, Freddie and the Dreamers was probably...
Excuse me. That's going to be
It's the other side again. No. Who is it this time? So it's your first night in Harlow and your only night in Harlow. And have you played in Harlow before?
Yes, we have.
And
when was it? I don't know. Many years ago. No. And also,
Party in the Park was about 4 years ago.
The Party in the Park.
Yeah, that was
which Ray's company, BCM Promotions, we put that on over there, and we had loads of time.
There was loads. There was Marmalade, Tremolos did it, Searchers have done it. It went over for about 3 or 4 years, and then suddenly stopped. Shame, because the audiences around here are fabulous. I mean, they do like the music, you know, and it's always proved very popular, especially in Harlow and other southern counties, and, you know, everybody seems to enjoy it, but, you know, the Harlow people obviously know how to enjoy themselves.
Yeah, I'd love that to happen again.
And the weather was great, wasn't it?
The weather was
great.
The
weather, every time we did, it was fantastic, wasn't it?
Yeah, we're dead lucky with the weather.
What month was it? August?
No, it was December.
Oh, right. Brilliant.
No, July. It was mid-July.
It was mid-July. Yeah. Absolutely, because like, you can have a disaster if it rains, can't you? But it didn't. It was absolutely fantastic.
Fabulous. 3 years on the track we did that.
Well, the track was absolutely great.
It was great.
And we've done clubs, and you know, we come down to Essex a lot anyway. You know, I mean, we couldn't say exactly where, because if you asked me where I was last night, or where we were rather, we wouldn't have a clue. And people sometimes say to us, oh, you didn't play, did you? And you go, yeah, well, you do play, but you forget where you were. And you look at people and go, where were you last night? And you look blank, and you think, where were we?
Is that because you just go with the flow with it?
No, that's because we're old.
Oh.
I'm
not old.
No, we have senior moments, but no, you do forget.
Had one then.
It's because you travel around, or they say, like, where are you? Where's your next gig? And you think, where is our next gig? Yeah. Well, it's down in my head.
Where are you tomorrow, though?
Classic.
What day is it?
What day is it? It's Thursday tomorrow.
I don't even know.
Oh, Blackpool or somewhere.
Yeah,
I don't know, Blackpool or somewhere.
Yeah, Blackpool.
Or were you
so
there
you
on Monday?
sleep on a tour bus?
No. We go home.
You go?
Because we live in the north.
Right.
We live north, so...
Well, we live Midlands, so it's
Midlands, yeah. So
Midlands, so obviously you can get to
we go home, and if you're in Blackpool or anywhere sort of north of Watford, you go home anyway, because you don't want to be travelling, you know, all the hours that God sends, especially on that M25 and all manner of stuff like that. Yeah. So we go home most nights, unless we're, you know, we play a lot of festivals.
Okay.
The company puts loads of festivals on at Folkestone and places like that.
That was a sellout, man. That was
It
great.
was a sellout, yeah. You see, people are saying that people don't go out anymore, but they do. If you put the right stuff on,
They'll
they
go
will
out.
go out.
Do you
They
think
will-
you're fully booked tonight here?
No, I haven't got a clue, but I mean, like, you have to look at it sensibly because it's a Wednesday night, and the fact of the
true.
matter is,
Yeah.
you know, we're not in a recession anymore, apparently.
Apparently.
Well, of course we are. We all know
According
that.
to yesterday's
So, yeah, you know,
news.
it's very difficult for people to come out, and that's why with the show we got, I mean, it is a cracking show, and it's like basically 2.5 hours non-stop entertainment, you know, and as comedy in it. You know, because
I was going to
the
ask about that.
Well, the
Do you
Dreamers
tell
were
your
always-
jokes? That
No,
you
we
did
don't tell
today?
jokes. No, we don't stop and tell jokes. But we do sketches as fire eating. The
Excellent.
Dreamers, like,
I
you know,
thought you might.
he does
Yeah,
the fire
that's-
eating.
yeah.
We set the drums on fire, and there's all manner
Every night.
every night. Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
have to get a whole new set?
No.
No, we don't.
We don't.
Set them on. They
Oh.
don't burn to the ground.
Yeah, we don't. In fact, the last time we did that was it that castle we did.
Yeah.
Queen.
What was it called? Windsor Castle.
Windsor
wasn't it?
Castle. You
Yeah.
did that one.
Didn't go very well
Yeah,
when you
didn't
did
go
the fire.
well.
When you did the
Yeah.
fire eating there, so what happened?
Yeah, something happened. Yeah, she weren't happy. She weren't amused.
Be honest with you. But the show that's here tonight it's a cracking show. We got Stuart MacDonald on. Now, many years ago, there was a band called Lord Rockingham's 11, and they were. You'd probably know the song. It was like, "Hoots man, there's a moose loose about this hoose." Da, 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 da. Well, Stu was with the band. He was a sax player.
Right.
So we got Stu comparing it and doing that song and blowing the sax. We got the Temple Brothers on. Now, the Temples have just come back from America yesterday, or the day before, wasn't it?
The day before, yeah.
And they probably are the best Everly Brothers tribute in the world.
Fabulous.
I mean, like, they've come up the hard way. They've done the workers' clubs and the pubs and that. But I mean, they really are. And the guys go on and do 45 minutes of Everly Brothers, which is, you know, and they're genuine brothers. So that helps because
Yeah,
they sound
that's
like each
nice.
other.
They do, yeah.
And then the Dreamers go on and do their bit of nonsense. We do all the hits, the Freddie and the Dreamers hits, and we do the comedy, and there's dustbins, and there's fire, and there's wigs, and there's noses, and it's, you know, the old Freddie and the Dreamers tradition. Then we all come on at the end and do a bit of rock and roll. So it's a
good,
cracking
it's
show.
good.
Excellent. You've sold it to me. I want to go
And the
now.
people of Harlow will love it. They will love it because,
Love it.
you
But
know,
they do like the music, don't they?
Yeah, they love the music,
Part
don't
of the
they?
part was good.
Yeah.
So
It's a shame it's just for one night, though, isn't it?
no.
Are you coming back?
Well, we will come back,
Yeah.
yeah. Of course we will. Now we've
Excellent.
met you,
Oh,
we may
thank
never
you.
leave.
I will.
Do you have a
I'll
partner?
Make you, no. Are you getting personal?
yeah.
Nosy. We're getting nosy.
What's the matter with you?
Yeah, well,
Yes, of course we are.
yeah, the next question. What's the matter with you?
Yeah. What's the matter with me?
I've had a kind of, I can get a hint.
Oh, it's such a
Hello.
long story. It's a really long
Is it?
story.
It's not like
yeah,
that, is
yeah.
it? Hey? You can't get a word in it.
No,
please?
he's going, no, don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
They're telling me to wind it up now.
So the people of Harlow are lovely, yes.
Yes, they are.
We've got many
Thank
friends
you.
here.
Yeah.
And we got a lot of friends in Essex who come and see us all over the country. You know, we play Skegness, and we have people from Essex who come up to see us there. We've got a couple of friends, Helen and Barbara, who work for the company as well sometimes.
Yeah.
And they're in Essex somewhere, aren't they? They come and work for the company. So yeah, the Broomheads who are round the corner here, we've known
Yeah,
them for
I've
many.
heard of them.
Yeah, they're a big family. Do you work for Social Security?
No.
No,
I
I'm
know a lot
only
of
joking, I made
people.
some money. I was only joking, Jan. It's a gag. So yeah, the people are lovely, and of course, like, you know, they should bring back the festival
Definitely.
in the summer.
Should bring
Yeah.
back the festival
Because it was great, and the bands used to love it. All the bands, you know. And you know, when you're away, you work 9 times out of 10 with other bands anyway.
Yeah.
And it's a nice meeting. Oh, we see you in Harlow. Everybody's on the bill in Harlow, and you look forward to things like that. They're few and far between now, but they're always successful. If
And
people
that
just take the
bandstand is there, and it's not doing anything.
no, well, it's
And it
you
needs
know,
to be used.
Of course it does, and it brings people together for that day, doesn't it? You know, they're all in the park. Even if it rains, it's no big deal. They do it at Glastonbury, don't they?
Yeah, of course.
And they do it
Wedding
like in
bits.
Stafford at the V Festival, and they do it down in Cheltenham, I think it is. You know, and these festivals, you have to sort of maintain them because they grow and they grow and they grow.
I
And they
might
become-
actually start my own business.
Well, I'll tell you what.
do it from there.
Yeah, people. I live in Coventry now. We have the Godiva Festival every year. Now we have bands on there. When it started, it was very small, but like last year, we had the Enemy on. You know, who were a phenomenal band, and we have like Madness, and you know they bring superstars. Yeah, and we played this fella's back garden, didn't we? He's a bizarre one for you.
Bizarre one.
In a tent for 60 people. And you know who he booked? He booked us and Brian Ferry.
Brian Ferry.
Really?
Isn't that
Who was
bizarre?
the sax
That
player
is
that you
pretty
fell in love
bizarre.
And
with?
the sax player was the girl at the Zootons. You've heard the
Yeah,
Zootons?
she's great.
She's great.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then the strange thing is, I fell in love with her and I told her.
I bet you fall in love a lot,
No,
don't
I
you?
fell in, she looks a bit like you. I fell in love with her. And you know what the strange thing is? My sister brought a new house in Liverpool and we went up there for Christmas. And she said, oh, by the way, she said, I went round the house, next door neighbours last night. She said, for a bite to eat. She said, lovely family. He's a vicar, the next door neighbour. I said, oh, fantastic. She said, his daughter plays in a group. I said, really? He said, yeah. She's a sax player in the Zootons. Isn't that a small
That is
world?
coincidence.
And I said, my goodness. Well, I walked the dog past that house about 100 times.
Yeah, I bet
Trying to get
you
a
did.
glimpse.
Yeah. But it's true. Yeah. So more festivals in Harlow.
Yeah,
That's
thank
what
you.
we want.
I
More
will
festivals
put that
in
to the
Harlow.
council.
And you're lovely, Claire. What a nice girl you are.
Oh, bless you.
You should have your own TV show.
I
I
think
would
so.
love to.
Don't you?
I do, yeah.
I'd love to. I write comedy as well. And
Or
I've done a
do
bit
you?
of- yeah.
Or get your own hair programme.
Hair
Yeah.
Oh, it's a mess though.
Hair with Claire.
Yeah.
Did you?
You could be on it. You could both be on it. You've both got nice hair.
We have, haven't we?
That's the first thing I noticed, is
Yeah.
nice hair.
We have. We have
Definitely.
nice hair. We have terrible habits but lovely hair.
Oh, don't tell me about that.
No, no.
You don't
No.
know.
Have you finished with us now?
We have. Yeah, thank you so much for your time.
We've had a lovely time.
We've had a lovely
Oh,
time.
I've
Thank
had
you
a
for
lovely
inviting
time.
us.
Can we
It's
come
been
on
a
again?
Surprise. Yeah, definitely.
What is this called? What are we
It's
doing?
called Harlow Television,
Way.
and it's on the web.
On the web?
On the web, yes.
I'm sorry?
On the web.
On the web?
The World Wide Web.
On the web?
Yes, on the
Harlow
website.
Television.
Yeah, Harlow
When are we going
Television.
out?
We give you a card.
When are we going out?
Next time you're back.
No, when is it going out?
Oh, I thought you said when are we going out? Yeah, all right. I'll come out of you. You
I
lot
think we're
sound
going
like
out
a
in
right
about a
laugh.
week's time. A week's time.
Thank you.
You
We're
are.
done. Are we
Yes.
done?
Harlow
A
people,
week's
thank you very
time.
much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Come to the show.
Come to the show next time we're down.
Correct. And the Sensational 60s show as well. We'll be down here with the Tremlows and Herman's Hermits, Union Gap, and I will be comparing it, and he'll be there as well. So there we go. You can come to that.
Thank you.
Come and see us.